Good afternoon. How's everyone doing on this Thursday afternoon? It is June 4th, 2026. Let's talk about something that I've been doing. I've been driving Uber and Lyft in the Tampa Bay, Florida area for the last 3-4 weeks. 6 days a week, sometimes 7. And people say you can't make money driving in Tampa Bay during the day. Well, that's a bunch of lies. I am in this car between 3 and 4 a.m. every day, and I get home between 4 and 5 every day. It is 4:02. I am on the way home. I have an app called Maestro. It runs the Lyft and the Uber app. I sign on that one. It opens up both apps. And as soon as one of them sends me something and I accept it, it shuts the other one off immediately. And I run on that one. As soon as you clear that call, it will open both apps back up. Turn them both on. Now, Uber is the stronger one here in Tampa Bay, Florida. I get most of my calls off of that. But there's days where I'll get a Lyft account and it'll add 2. On the way to the drop, and I'll get a add to the queue. The other day, I think I did 3 or 4 back-to-back Lyfts. Mostly Uber, but running both apps kills those dead spots. If I sit more than 5 minutes at a time, I'm moving my car. But I don't sit. I'm usually go. From the time I get in the car until I just like, okay, I clear my last call and I hit off real quick. Turn both apps off and go home and get fuel. As of today, it is 4:04 p.m. I am up to $901 between both apps. The majority of them are on Uber. I think I got like $70 on Lyft for the week. But my Uber is my number one source. And you add both of those together, they are $901 and I think 38 cents. Not bad for it being Thursday. I have Friday and Saturday to go. Tomorrow, I have a dentist appointment. I broke a tooth last weekend, so I am going to stop for a couple hours and go to the dentist. Depending on how I feel, I may continue to run, or I may just call it quits and go home. Hopefully, I'll continue to run. But on average, I'm averaging between $1,200 and $1,500 a week between both apps. That's working 12 to 13 hours during the week. And I say 12 to 13 because it depends on what time I come out in the morning. I come out between 3 and 4, and I stay out until about 4 every day. Sometimes 5. It depends on what's going on or what's going on at home. But not bad. Saturday, I usually do 8 hours. And I was really busy, and I'm being greedy and want more money, and I stay out longer. Last Saturday, I had plans with the wife, and I think I worked till noon that day. Maybe 1, I can't remember. But if you're in Tampa, Florida, you can make money. I choose the day shift because I've been doing Uber for 12 years. Not full-time like I am right now, but I did nights and weekends. And nights for a while. And I had my share of drunks. And let me tell you something. It's hot in Florida. When somebody throws up in your car, you're done. You're done for that day. You had to go clean it without getting sick yourself. Then you gotta get the smell out of your car. And it's hot. You imagine it being 92 degrees outside and you're inside your car at like 110 when it's sitting. Yeah. So if somebody throws up in your car, you're done. So I choose to come out early in the morning. I get the people going to the airport. I get the people going to work, school, when school's in. And then I get the stragglers during the day. And then in this time in the afternoon, I usually get people coming, leaving work. I do get a few rides coming out of the airport. I usually don't stay. I usually go from St. Pete to the airport in Tampa. Then I pause the app or turn it off as I come back across the bridge. I do not like running in Tampa. especially downtown. Too much construction, too many lights, too many idiots. And then when I do end up in Tampa staying over, I end up in Plant City or Wesley Chapel or somewhere like that. So I turn that off and come back. It's 7 miles across the bridge to the first exit. I hit the 4th Street exit, I turn that back on, and I either pick up a Uber or a Lyft, whichever one dings first. Like I said, Uber is the strongest ride share in Tampa Bay, Florida. But don't get me wrong, Lyft can keep you busy. I mean, there's one day, 2 weeks ago, I did like 6 Lyfts back to back to back. I'm like, holy cow. I mean, if they didn't add it to the queue, it would turn Uber back on, both of them be on, and then within instantly another Lyft. I was like, okay. Gas, that's an issue. Gas right now, it's funny. It was down to like $3.59, $3.55. This morning, most of the gas stations have went to $3.99. I was like, what in the hell? It went up. But then this afternoon, I went past the same ones and they're back down to $3.59, $3.55. I'm like, was that a mistake, or were they just messing with us? So I usually run 12 hours or a half a tank. I can tell you a half a tank at $4.59 is $40 for me to fill my Camry back up. Toyota Camry, 2017. I run a half tank or 12 hours, whichever one comes first. And like I said, a half tank at $4.59. It's $40. Now it's been cheaper this week. It's been down, like I said, gas was down to $3.55, $3.59, $3.66 this week. So it's been $25, $21, $29. So like I said, it's doing good. So that's how I run it. I treat it like my own business. You do have to pay your taxes. So at the end of Saturday, I'm just gonna throw this out there: $1,400. Okay, $1,500 minus 25%. So whatever Uber pays me, I'll take 25% of that, stick in the account for taxes, because you have to pay your own taxes at the end of the year, because you're a 1099 employee. Lyft, what do they pay me? Take out 25%. So I was taking out about $240 a week. I was spending about $240 a week in fuel. So minus that, minus taxes, and of course you can have wear and tear. You know, you can write your mileage off, cell phone bill off. You can write your maintenance off. I put tires on the car 2.5 months ago. I was doing Uber on the weekend. I just put brakes on it 2 weeks ago. Just got the oil change again. It's been 5 weeks, or did you say 4? So I'll save all that, write all that off on taxes. But if someone tells you you can't make money in Tampa Bay, they're lying to you. I know guys that drive at night and they make buku bucks. I'm a family man. I choose to be home with the family at night. But I am up at 3 o'clock every morning, 3:30, in the car, going out and getting these rides and getting it done. So that's what's going on with me. But as always, if you like what you're doing, keep doing it. If you don't like what you're doing, change it. If you own your own business, keep growing it. Keep trying to make that money. Keep trying to bank it. And as always, be nice, be kind, and be the sunshine in someone else's day. I will see you in the next video.